Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making rosemary and garlic dinner rolls. These are perfect for the holidays. They're great for sandwiches, barbecues. They're great for anything really. So let's hurry and get started. The first thing you want to do is prepare the yeast mixture, and for that you'll need some lukewarm water and one package of dry active yeast. Give that a mix and let it sit for about 5 minutes, and of course the exact measurements will be down in the description box below. While the yeast is activating, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the rosemary and the garlic. I have 1 sprig of rosemary and 2 garlic cloves. And now, I hardly ever speak on the smell of food, but these rolls smelled so good. Rosemary always reminds me of Christmas, and these dinner rolls smelled like Christmas. You can also throw in some caramelized onions in here. That's a great idea. I went to a steakhouse recently and they served these onion rolls. They were so good. All right, that's what your yeast should look like about 5 minutes in. And then you want to pour in all of your wet ingredients. Basically, all of your ingredients except for the bread flour. Make sure that the melted butter isn't too hot or else it could scramble the egg. So melt the butter and let it stand for a couple of seconds. Give everything a good mix and then add half of the bread flour. And again, the recipe will be down at the description box below. But when making bread, you should always play it by eye. So if the recipe calls for 4 cups of flour, add 3.5 cups first and see how that goes. You definitely don't want your mixture to be too dry. You want it to be slightly sticky, but manageable, of course. So keep that in mind. I kneaded the dough in my standing mixer for about 5 minutes, and then I floured my work surface, and I'm just going to knead it for an additional 5 or 10 seconds. I actually like to play with dough. I wanted to show you the little specks of rosemary. Go ahead and place the dough in a greased bowl. You want to cover it and let it sit undisturbed for about 1 hour or until the dough doubles in size. An hour later, this is what my dough looked like. You want to flour your work surface again before laying down the dough so it's easier to manage. Knead it for a couple seconds, and then you want to cut it into either 6 large pieces or 12 smaller pieces, which is what I did. I wanted a dozen dinner rolls. So basically I cut the dough in half, then I cut each half in half again, and each part gave me 3 pieces. So 3 times 4 is 12, and that's how I did it. And you want to form each piece into a nice little ball. I just pinched the end, and that's basically as best as I can describe it. I just pinched the ends, I rolled it around until it looked like a nice ball, and I did 4 in each row. And make sure to butter your baking dish. Now you want to cover this and let it sit for about 45 minutes or until they double in size. You then want to brush them with a little egg wash, which is just 1 egg with a tablespoon of water, and that will help give it a very nice color. Now these are ready to go in the oven, and you want to bake them for about 20 minutes at 375 degrees or until they're fully cooked through and look like this. They look so good. Now I just brushed them with a little bit of butter, and these are ready to eat. Just let them cool a little bit, but they are definitely ready to eat. I wanted to do that because I wanted to, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of tacky, but I just did it. So I want to show you the inside of the roll. Look, they're not burnt at the bottom, which sometimes that can happen. I am so corny. Look at me. I just keep putting that little. Now I just want it to be annoying. Yeah, these look great though, and they were so good and smelled amazing. I wanted to show you the inside. Hurry, Julie, please. It was freezing in my house, by the way. That's why I was wearing a sweatshirt. Look how good that looks. Give these a try. These would be great for Thanksgiving. You can even make them in advance if you'd like, although there's nothing better than homemade, freshly baked bread. Definitely give these a try. Let me know if you do, and I want to thank you all so much for watching.